Okay, so I've been really wanting to share this story and talk about this topic with you. And when I tell you everything went wrong this morning, from just me not feeling good to running out of space on my camera, forgetting my camera in my car and having to go outside, and then randomly my neighbor at 12 noon on a Tuesday decided to blast a movie like he was in a movie theater, and I was scared that the audio wasn't going to work. And because all these different things were happening, I just knew this was something I needed to talk about. So if the audio from my neighbor's movie ends up being loud, I'm sorry, but this is a very important message and something that I know that somebody out there really needs. So this started, or this was inspired because of a friend who I was having a conversation with, and he or she was talking to me about how they wanted to do something with their career, but they were worried that they didn't have a big enough following or have the right people supporting them and didn't have that cosign. And it made me want to do this video called "You Don't Need a Cosign." And with how society is now, you know, it's all about like followers and likes, right? But I don't want you to not go after your dream, a goal, or whatever your passion is just because you think you're not going to have people supporting you, or you feel like you don't have enough people supporting you. Because when I first started my blog and just going after everything, I was 19 years old after my first year out of college, and I'm not kidding, I have a screenshot somewhere and I wish I could have found it for this video, where my first blog post only had 19 views, and those 19 views, half of those were me and the other half was probably my family. But over time I was just consistent and I started to get the views, and even up until this day I don't promote it as much, but I organically get views because I had been working towards that since 2009. And the thing is, when you think you need a cosign, it makes you not want to go after stuff because you feel like you need people's help. Of course, I am not saying that it's not nice to have a cosign, because yes, cosigns help, but you're going to get those cosigns when you start doing what you know you're supposed to do. And it made me so sad to hear he or she tell me this, because this person is so talented, and it is sad to think that such talent would go to waste all because you think you need a cosign and you don't. When God blesses you with a certain gift, a talent, and you know that's your purpose, you don't need anybody to cosign you. All you need is to walk in your purpose and believe in yourself and believe in God and know that He's going to do everything He said He would do. You got to get out of that mentality of you need other people, or you need a certain amount of money, or you need certain things to be able to do things. Because if God put that goal and desire in your heart, and you know what He told you, then it's there for a reason. You're supposed to do it, and you have everything that you need, even if you don't see it yet. It's hard. It's one of the scariest things to do something and you don't feel like you have all the tools around you and everything you need. But the thing is, you do. It's just you're not going to see that you have all that, and you're going to be okay until you take the steps to actually do it. And once you do it, I promise you, it just validates everything. It makes you feel better, and then you will see things fall into place. But again, that's not going to happen until you take the steps to do it. So I just want you to take away from this video that you don't need a cosign. You don't need anybody. All you need is to believe in yourself and believe in God and just do it. And it's not going to happen overnight. You have to understand it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to happen in God's time. But at the end of the day, it's going to happen, and you just have to believe that. If this video touched you, let me know. Let me know what you guys have been afraid to go after, and let me know that you're not going to wait for a cosign anymore. You're not going to wait for somebody to give you the resources or the relationships, and you're going to do it because you know that's what you're supposed to do.